Hello, good morning. It is Thursday, the 21st of November. Welcome to your daily readings with Hem from Self Love Self Care Sister. I'm doing our daily readings today from the original Waite tarot deck, conceived of by Waite and designed by Pamela. Not Camilla. Pamela Coleman. So we're going to get our energy of the day card, our problem, if there is one. I'm actually going to do that again, guys, because we got two cards. Because I want to do one today. Our problem is that they're doing it again. Look, two cards. I just want one, angels. Can I have one card? Problem if there is one, angels. Now they're going to get finicky with me because I'll be like, we gave you the card. Ooh. Now they're throwing them on the floor. Bear with me. I'm just going to get it off the floor. One problem card. And our solution card. Let's see if they can give me one for the solution. Yay, they did it. Thank you, angels. Thank you very much. Right, angels, let's give this reading for these beautiful people who are watching today. Okay, we've got, for the energy of the day, we've got the Knight of Swords. Now, it's quite interesting that you've got this card today because everything that I have been saying plays right directly into this card for Thursday. You are now in a position, if you've actually taken the steps that we discussed Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please do check out the readings for those days. But if you've taken the steps that were highlighted by the angels for those days, and the angels are saying often most of you don't, that's them saying that, not me. They're saying, you know, if you take the steps, then the positive vibrations and the change occurs. But for those of you who've taken the steps, you are now ready to move forward. So today, on the 21st of November, you've actually got the capacity to expand your life and your position, and you're ready to expand who you are and change in your direction and focus. Now, I think what's happened here, because I'm kind of getting this from the angels, is there's been a, sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. I didn't, thank goodness. Actually, I think I'm going to just pause so I can do it. So this forward movement is about you, right? So you've got information now that you didn't have before. So you may have had an attitude about something, or maybe your relationship was a bit lopsided and it needed some information to understand what was going on, or maybe your mother-daughter relationship was difficult, or maybe your parent-child relationship was difficult. This card is now saying that you've got the pieces. You've got the information that you needed. You suddenly realize what's been going on, and you're able to move forward and shift the energy, the vibration that was the old stuff. Guess what that means? You can drop all the rubbish that was holding you hostage in a space that wasn't working for you. Now, I think what's happened is you got into a kind of cyclical pattern. Angels? Yeah, the angels are saying you got yourself from the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday readings, okay? You got yourself into a cyclical pattern. Now you're out of it, or you're pulling yourself gently out of it. You're able to move individually and individualistically, not tethered to old information that doesn't serve you, okay? Now let's have a look at there's a problem, right? Yeah, there is a little bit. It's a little bit like someone's taking all the goods here. Someone's kind of, oh, actually, no, that's not the one. It's not the card I thought it was. Oh no, so it's the four, no, it's the Five of Swords. Oh, no, it is a bit. No, it is. Okay, so it is a problem because if you're in the problem, remember we don't always resonate with the problem, and then this becomes a bonus card for those of you who didn't have the problem and a solution for those of you who did. Now, the angels are telling me here that it's a little bit like you're taking the, okay, everything that we've been talking about up until now. If you're in the problem, you're not doing it, you're not doing the pieces, you're not having the conversations, you're not taking the stuff you're meant to have, you're not changing your perspective from glass half empty, you're still believing your own way of looking at the world and saying that's the correct one, that's the correct one. It's not right. It's not going to work. Now, there's a slight sense of embarrassment, maybe it may come through because there's someone who's feeling shameful right here, and someone looking at that person. If you're in that space, because there's a few personalities and behaviours here, but you're in that, you're in that backspace, you're embarrassed that you are that person, that you've been doing that, you don't want to do it anymore, you don't know how to correct this, or you could be in the space where you're just looking at that person and going, wow, can't believe they did that. They should feel like that about that. Or you could be the person that's kind of in that ego space where you're going, well, for goodness sake, I'm taking as much as I can from here. They can pick up their swords, but you've got more. These two only have one each. Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of it's an allegory, it's a story. If you're in this pain point, you're not doing the work, or you're embarrassed about doing the work, and you're scared of that shift forward. Look, no one is looking at you, no one cares. No one is saying to you, you're not good enough. And you may be feeling that, and like the world's staring at you and you haven't made amends. But you know, if we go back, let's have a little tiny stare backwards, right? We've all done things as teenagers maybe that we probably shouldn't have done, right? We've all done something we shouldn't have done. And we might be quite embarrassed if it got found out. This, right, is in the problem is you struggling to move forward out of that and be honest about that. So it's like going to see a counsellor, isn't it? And not really telling the counsellor what the problems are because you don't really want to, because you don't want them to hear that part of you because you're embarrassed about that part of you. But the angels are saying, no, it needs to come out and you need to feel you're in this is, and so you can shift it. But let's see what the solution says about it for it and how you do it. If with using that sort of example is you don't want to be honest, and maybe you feel a bit shamed about that part of you, right? And this is why you don't have to, because you're the king energy, you're in sovereign energy with the King of Pentacles, with the money. You see, your solution to this is to stand up and go, it's fine, everyone makes mistakes. I'm a grown-up, I'm an adult. I can step out of this. I can shift myself out of this and I can say, yeah, I recognize these things in me. Did you know, recognizing those things that you did wrong, that's half the battle. And then once you've done that half part, you've only got to shift a little bit into this sovereign space and go, I own it. I own that I was a bit like that. I own that I did those things. I own that I was part of that problem. I will shift it. I will heal it with the energy and the vibration of these people that I was talking about. There may be people involved in this. I will shift it. I will do it. And when I do that, things will get better because I'm in my sovereign self. So what was the extra reading for those who weren't in the problem energy, angels? So the angels are saying if you're not in the problem energy, then you are in your sovereign self as you're moving forward today on Thursday. You're shifting yourself forward into a new vibration, into a new light, into a new space. Things are good for you. And there's nothing for you to concern yourself about because we're talking finances this week and you've got abundance coming right to you. Now, if you did get this far, please give me a thumbs up because I forgot to say it earlier. Do subscribe if you feel called. There's a couple of videos up above that you might be interested. Namaste, everyone. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I will see you tomorrow on a Friday. Sending you lots of love. Bye-bye. Kisses. Bye. Bye.